Hello to the 9 people watching, 10 people watching. How are we today? We all doing good? Have notifications gone out? Because Landy was telling me yesterday they didn't. Why do I have a feeling notifications haven't gone out again? Hey Martin, Farming Boy, Hodge and Zach, Ryan and Pa, Farmman Enriquez, hello. Gender Forestry out. Yeah, Landy's gonna be happy, bunny. I think. Maybe. Who knows? Is that on console? The rare Dave asking the console question. I didn't check. Is that on console? Where's Chrome gone now? No, Chrome, don't go there. You'll confuse me. Yes! We've got the first John Deere mods on console! Finally proof that John Deere can actually go to console. I'm going to be making silage bales, Ryan. But I'm not going to be picking them up today because I've been doing a lot of bale work lately. John Deere forestry equipment's regarded as some of the best. It's about time somebody managed to get bloody John Deere mod out on console. Because everybody's making me, Landy, and everybody who's been like letting you guys know, oh yeah, John Deere can totally come to console. Making us look like fools when everybody releases their John Deeres and dodgy sites. But now there's a John Deere that's out on console, so we don't look as stupid. He says, knowing full well he considered wearing a onesie again today. And realized it was actually warm. How about for 10k? And I've literally just thought of this. I got a new onesie over the Christmas period that I've not worn yet. How about for 10k I wear my new onesie? What farming YouTubers do I watch? Not many actually. I've been much more into aeronautics and flight sims of late. That's been where my interest has really been lately, is like watching planes and flying planes and plane. Real life. Chewbacca returns? No, it's gonna be it's a new onesie, it's not Chewbacca. It's an incredible onesie. I can promise you it will be incredible. So, how's that for a deal? When we hit 10k, I'll stream for 2 hours in a onesie again, even if it's in the middle of summer and it's 30 degrees Celsius. Which is kind of the worst case scenario, but hey, I've now made the promise. I can't get myself out of this one. It sounds like a plan. Do you know what was released today that I was really interested in? And I haven't got in this save yet. It's it should be in small. Yes! Wait, there's a what does the design color change? Beige! What does that even change? Oh yes, beige everything. I don't think you'd need a GPS in a gardener. Oh, fair play for the detail here. I've just noticed that the different roofs have slightly different detailing. Don't know what the difference between 65 and 67 roof is though. There's bound to be differences, but I can't tell what they are. Oh, it's the engine. I see. What wheels can you put on it? Oh, you can put care. Oh my god, that's adorable. Okay, wide tires look really good on this thing. This thing's getting wide tires. Spending 22 grand to get myself a Goldner. This better sound good. Yes! It can't run anything, but it sounds good. Shame you can't hot pink it. I wouldn't want to hot pink something this beautiful. Why, by the way, somebody who knows Guilders might be able to explain this. Why is there a notch taken out of the front left mudguard? Is that like an intentional thing or just a modelling error? That is a glorious sound for a tractor. Hey Nathan. Hey, Ernie. Possibly to see where the wheel is while plowing, but you can... There's no cap! Could be for the steering connector... No, because that's on top. Oh, hang on, I see what you mean. It is! Well spotted, Yanis. It's for the steering arm. Yeah, it's for the steering rod. Once turn it when it's full left lock. GG for spotting that, dude. It just, like, it looks weird, and then you bring it to full left lock, and it makes perfect sense. Also, I'm loving the fact that the like everything is animated on this. Okay, the brake sounds horrific, but like you can see the joints driving the front wheels, and the drive shaft going up to the rear wheels. Spinning when I just put a small bit of power on. And of course the steering arm moving. No cool animated things hidden inside the grille by the looks of it. Which is probably for the best. Our poor farmer appears to break his leg whenever he tries to accelerate, it just completely dislocates. What is that? See, braking looks natural, accelerating not so much. You have the timber in the back? That is really cool. Thank you to whoever subscribed. I don't have stream labels open at the moment, so bear with us a second. No sound. Krusty Buntrill, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Rainbow Day Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. I could try this all day. I love this sound. It sounds like it's ripped from the burr from FS 13 or 15, but I really like the sound. Yeah, but you can't see the fan, is what I mean. It's conspicuously made so you can't see stuff that would be optimizational errors. Makes sense to you! Shia, of course, knows all about those old tractors. He invented them. He invented the idea of a tractor in 1876. And that's how he's so good at farm sim, is he actually invented it. Okay, now I need to know, can I run the baler off this? Now my curiosity's taken over. Hey, Alexander. Where is the baler? I need to figure out if I can run the baler off this. If I can't, I'm running the bale wrapper. That braking noise just goes straight through me. Oh, we're doing some old time baling, boys. It runs the baler. Hey MJ, I am abusing a Gildner. This is pure, plain, simple abuse of a perfectly good classic tractor. You know, the Fordson mates just know what they like to drive. Weren't Fordsons like particularly difficult to drive though? Oh, that noise just goes straight through me. Also, New Holland, I almost forgot, you have work to do. Go from the next closest and hopefully that's going to be the right one. Hey, it is. Who would have guessed it? And you're almost finished the field already? I ain't even mad. Got your biology 1 result today. How'd you do, Foxtrot? Oh, Keelan. Or Kalen. A, yes. What was your grade? What was your grade, Foxtrot? It's all good you saying A. A what? You got an A? You got an A what? Oh dear, I'm doing that thing where I entertain myself by being an idiot again. Stop. Stay stopped. There we go. I'm good today. I'm in a good mood. Granted, I only woke up like less than an hour ago. But I'm in a good mood. My phone needs charge. I should really have my phone on charge. It's currently actually dead. In real life, this field is an alpaca sanctuary. Yeah, who knew? That noise of the brakes is getting edited. I cannot be dealing with that screech every single time I brake in this tractor. You got up at 4. It's 20 past 5, MJ. You've been up for more than an hour. I woke up at 4:30. That said, I am, as many of you will probably know, a big fan of the old tractors, so having a delicious little Gildner like this is making for a happy day. We got about 20. It was 2 8s? I wasn't aware of this. I got this one too. Of course I did, Julian! It's an old tractor. It's a classic. And it's actually a farm sim classic. The Gildner has, like, been in farm since FS11. And it finally got the remodel it needed. Just needs a little bit more horses, but in real life it doesn't have that many horses. Like, it's a tractor that was made in 1960 whatever. It's not exactly going to be powerful. Also, I am just straight up freewheeling it down the hill. You're okay with the... That's the thing, is it's really annoying. I'm going to swap to a different tractor just because the brakes are genuinely annoying on this thing. Okay, if you keep the throttle on, you don't get annoying brakes, but that maybe defeats the purpose. Where's the Deutz? No, that's into the yard more. I want to go in the other direction. There we go. I'd love to know what's been with the low viewers lately. It's been confusing me. I really could tune it. Well, you wouldn't tune it. That's the thing, Julian. You just get equipment that suits it. You'd use equipment of that era with it, and unfortunately, there's no equipment of that era in Farm Sim just yet. So, like, that's the that's why it seems very underpowered, is because there just isn't equipment of that era in Farm Sim. If there was, it'd seem a lot more balanced, I guess. It seemed like it had a sane number of horses. Is there a track to the top of the farm from near the cow place in FS19? Because I don't remember anything in 17. What? Yeah, the issue with the Gildner and Farm Sim is just the equipment doesn't exist for it yet. I hope the equipment does exist in time, because I'd love to have a map where I go out of my way to just use classics and classic equipment, and it would be a small map. It would be kind of Meadowgrove size, but it'd be the kind of map that I would love, because I love me. I genuinely just love classic farming equipment. There the reset point is, yes. Is there a track to the top of the farm? Well, that's at the top of the farm. Do you mean the little shortcut where by the slurry tank? Because that wasn't there before. Is there a track to there? Yes, you do. Yes, the shortcut by the slurry tank is new. Add XML to the horses? I didn't know you could do that. Or the horsepower? simple answer is you grab the engine section from another tractor and you paste it in instead of the engine section from the Goodner. But with so many engine options on the Goodner, it might be a bit painful. What's the URL for the mods and testing? Yanis, could you provide, please? Because I don't have it handy. And go. That is the list of mods and testing. What's the wait time looking like now, guys? Has it gone down from 7 or up, or... Last I heard it was 7. 6! Ah! Metagrove's on this. The list is a snapshot of what's being tested when Lars or Chris or whoever does it actually makes the list. So it's not surprising the Metagrove isn't in the list technically, but is in test. Oh my god, what happened to this poor cedar? Specifically weekdays. My criticism has been lifted, because it was always kind of, to me, made no sense. Like 6 days. Well, what kind of days? 6 weekdays, so 6 working days. So the wait is now officially a week and a day IRL time. Due to it being worky days only. That means Oakfield should be tested in the next couple of days. I think Chris was in my stream yesterday. He might have been. Often is this updated? Most days. I'm not going to say every day, but most days. I enjoy how the smallest criticisms are met. Because that was like, it wasn't even something that needed changing, it was something that was annoying me. But I do know that the Giants guys do have a habit of watching streams at random. Some things on the list are out already. Yeah, I think it's a snapshot of what was being tested yesterday, possibly. I'm not sure. Or, I know they would have passed testing since they were put on the list. Most days, 2 PM GMT, and the mods are released like an hour or two later, so yeah, he the way that I'd imagine it works is they'll go around in the morning, either Chris or Lars, probably Chris, who's been doing all the updates lately, and see what the QA guys are testing. And now that there's more QAs than ever, makes life a bit easier for the QA guys, makes life a bit easier for modders. You know, testing is going to be near daily, near same day soon, which will be great. And go around in the morning, check, probably at lunchtime, I would imagine, with the time that it gets updated. And then, yeah, just update, and whatever passes and gets uploaded. Or published, I should say. So 137 mods, and with a wait of six days, that means they're testing what? 6 mods? No, 12 mods a day, at minimum. They're testing quite a lot at the moment. This is field 2, isn't it? Yes. Starting location, current, headland 5. After the fact, Island circle. I don't know what's going on downstairs, but there's some banging at my feet, so somebody's doing something in the bathroom. Generate. And I need this to change the first waypoint, which is over there. Seeing as it's over there, I'll just hit drive course. And course play will meander its way over there eventually. Modders and testers on fire of late. There's a lot of nice things coming each day. Yeah, we're gonna enter a lull period very soon though. But there's not many mods being uploaded because mod contests, and people are thinking, oh, I could release this in the mod contest instead of releasing it right now. So there will be a bit of a lull in the next probably 3-4 weeks. If it's not already started, of people deciding instead of releasing their mod now, they want to enter it in the mod contest, so they'll hold it off and do a bit of extra testing on it, and do a dance and do a jig and throw it in the air and that kind of stuff. So I would imagine there's going to be a bit of a break in mods. Is the front of the tractor far enough forward, do we think? To stop that one bale? No, it's... That bale is very adventurous. It's not going anywhere very quickly, but it's definitely going somewhere. Stuff that doesn't get selected as winners. Everything that is put into the mod contest, as long as it passes like a... I don't think it even gets tested, actually. Just quick check that it's not a virus and it's put up on the mod hub. But everything from the contest is released. Even the stuff that I think is terrible. And I'm anticipating a few things in the mod contest that I wonder why somebody bothered entering it, because to me the mod contest is, hey, look how good I am as a modder. Like, that's what it should be, or look, you know, look what I can do. It's kind of that show-off thing, which is why Oxy always enters the challenge map. Also, so somebody can actually win the mapping contest. It's not called Oxygen David. I'm looking forward to see some of the stuff. I'm anticipating a few John Deeres. Are you late? No. I'm anticipating a few John Deeres in the contest. I'm anticipating a decent bit of Eastern European, Russian machinery that looks weird. There's usually that weird Eastern European segment of mods that I have no idea how the equipment actually exists, but it does. Invariably. And I question the sanity of the former Soviet states. I just hope, and this is a sincere hope, I hope that if Black Sheep enter again, that it is just Black Sheep and he has no helpers other than his testing team. Because last mod contest he had somebody helping him who took one of Matt XGS's models without telling Black Sheep, and they got disqualified for doing so. So I hope Black Sheep is working alone, so that, you know, whatever mod he enters, assuming he does, is 100% good to go. Because the last thing I want to see is Black Sheep getting disqualified again. And I'm sure there will be a few disqualifications. Which model was that again? It was Matt 698. They took it and used it as the basis for a lot of stuff. Speak of the devil, and he shall mat. But, you know, it would suck to see them disqualified again for making the same stupid mistake. The Soviets did make a jet-powered crop duster that cruised at 80 knots. It still hurts my head to believe that they actually did that. No, Julian, they literally did. It's widely regarded as the ugliest plane in history. Hello, Yazid. Is the game boring or not? No, not really. They legitimately did, Julian. Look up ugliest plane ever. And you'll find it. You'll know it when you see it. It's the jet that doesn't look like it should fly. Because it's got the engine on top and it's a biplane and it looks just ridiculous. It looks like the tail should snap off as soon as there's any lift generated. Buffgore, that sounds about right, yeah. Just... They wanted to replace, I think it was the IL-2 people were using as a crop duster. I can talk about this, it's farming related. People are using like an IL-2, no, it was the AN2. AN2, which is an old piston prop plane from, I think, pre-World War II. They were using that as a crop duster. And the Soviets thought, hey, nobody's going to be using these old propeller-driven planes in a few years. Jet power is clearly the way forward. So let's replace the very basic, easy to maintain, easy to fly, you know, typical farming piece of equipment crop duster, the AN2, with a jet that has a jet intake and is very difficult to maintain and difficult to fly. Surprisingly, farmers didn't exactly have the level of engineering knowledge required to maintain a jet. So if the jet broke, which it did quite often, they had to wait for an engineer to come out and repair the jet, and that was costly. So in the meantime they used their AN2, which they realized very quickly was better than the jet in pretty much every conceivable way for their uses. And in the end they only ever made, I think it was 300 odd of the jet duster. They were used until they broke, and then they were just abandoned in favor of the AN2, which it was supposed to replace. And that's the story of the Soviet jet-powered crop duster. It was just a terrible idea. It was a good idea at the time based on like what they expected, but with hindsight being perfect, we now know that it was probably one of the worst ideas in farming. Just such as the PZL M15. Yeah. As you know, times moved on and we know what actually happened in the world, we realized that the Soviets deciding a jet-powered crop duster was a good idea was a really, actually quite terrible idea. And, you know, propeller planes are still being made to this day. In fact, propeller planes are going to be a bit more popular with increasing fuel prices. Still better than the Union Pacific turbine train. Yeah, I mean, it's not the most useless plane ever. Or the most useless vehicle ever. Because there was a period where both the Soviets and the Americans, so I'm not going to give the Americans a free pass here, decided a good idea was a nuclear-powered plane. The Americans did the maths and realized that, hang on a second, We literally cannot put enough shielding into this plane to make the crew safe. The Russians, however, figured out the plane was too heavy. Because they didn't really fly all that well when they actually just straight up built it. Because who needs maths when you've got 73 billion people living in your country? In any case, back to farming stuff. I'm not going to wrap these builds either, by the way. I'm going to move on to something different. I would actually like to, if I remembered. I probably didn't remember, did I? What are the odds I forgot to do it again? I forgot to do it again. Disregard what I was going to do. You live in Utah, we come to the train museum there, you can ride it because... Oh, sweet, dude. That's one thing I'm jealous of Americans for, is like, it's so easy for an American to... like, see these really cool trains and more for my interests, you know, get to an airfield or local airport and get some flying lessons, like... For me, the nearest airfield that does flying lessons is over an hour away, and that's actually at a major international a former major international airport, so more of a regional airport now. Are you going to stop anytime soon, Bill? It's at a major regional airport. They didn't test it, Yanis. They still use it to this day. They still use the Ekranoplan. Because it actually works really well. Also, on plane slash flying slash things, if you missed it yesterday, be glad, because the Falcon Heavy, the big boy, is going up tonight at 11:30, theoretically 11:36 or later, BST, which is what, 6:36 Eastern is when the launch window opens. Launch window closes 8:36 Eastern today. Yeah, 11:36 it opens my time. Eastern time US, it opens 6:36, closes 8:36. And this is kind of the third backup day. Because the Falcon Heavy is, surprisingly, because it's huge, a bit affected by upper level winds and wind shear, so they need to be a bit careful about wind conditions, and that's why it got it got waved off yesterday. It was the winds were too high. .036 Adam time. It'd be 36 minutes past midnight CET. Why are we talking about trains and planes? Because it's Rainbow Dave Gaming. We talk about random stuff. Oh god, Matt's become Russian again. Amsterdam time. That makes more sense. That's Dave. Dave is good. We're talking about planes, trains, automobiles, and big friggin' rockets that are just 3 rockets strapped to each other and hoping for the best. It should say Rainbow Dave Gaming. I don't think the Russians would appreciate my name being used in Russian. So, and Whoa, Stu. We need to establish some stuff. Was it an Antonov or the Antonov? How many engines did it have? How many engines were on each wing? Because there is an Antonov that has 4 engines. There is an Antonov that has 4 engines total, 2 per wing. The Antonov has 6 engines total. You only saw the 124. That's boring. That's boring. I've heard an AN-12 flying overhead at like 4 in the morning. It was at 10 or 12,000 feet, and it felt like it was just skirting the top of the house. That thing is loud. Matt, I'm blaming you for the fact chat has suddenly become Russian. Hey, Puran. Yeah, the Antonov is the one I'd love to see. Like, an Antonov is cool. The Antonov is unique. You fell in stinging needles yesterday. That doesn't sound like something you ever want to do. I've just realized, by the way, that I'm now planting oats in 2 different fields. Oh, crap. I'm planting oats in more fields than I wanted oats in. Ooh, I've just had an idea. Where's Trucky? Where's me truck? Not you. Actually, you can get switched off. You! You're coming for a bit of an adventure. I made it up, ping. Yes, it's me. What did you expect? I did at least put white stripes on it. You know, it does have those go faster stripes for that 6 extra horsepower. Giants have been releasing mods like crazy. Yeah, they've been going ham on the testing. 8 extra horsepower, is it? Ooh. That's what this interior is missing? Oh my god, I agree with Landy so much. The interior just needs the dials to be higher res. That's what's wrong with the interior. You thought the truck was bad before. I need to get a forklift. Or a pallet fork. Let's get just a pallet fork for a front loader. And hope this works. Hey Sam! How am I? I'm doing good. How are you? I'll put that up there. It's up on top of a thing for safekeeping. Is that a mistake on the modded part, or you meant to use a forklift? It seems intended that you use a forklift. It seems to be intentional, so I'm gonna rule it as being an intentional thing. It does look like a mistake though at first glance. Will console get contest mods maps? I have no idea. You go play. I'll play a good game, Matt, for goodness sake. Your C is not working? Sam, I don't know if he'll help you with it, but try asking Landy. Try asking Landy. He is... I'm not going to say an expert, but he is really interested in RCs. He might be able to help you. House fires tend to be crazy, Paran. You love this tractor. This Deutz is amazing, the clear view. It looks so derpy, but it works so well. What I'd like to do is sow some crops, but not in a logical way, so we're going to be using the truck. Even though there's no current going to the motor. Do you have a multimeter by any chance, Sam? Because you can test where the failure point is. If you test every component along the line to the motor, no, you should probably get one. I should probably get one as well, actually, for all my electronics that keep breaking. Yeah, if you have a multimeter, you can actually find the failure point and then learn how to solder and then replace the part. Say to your dad, yeah, that's... I think that might be helpful, and you won't have to go through... Like, it might still be under warranty, actually, with it only being, like, a few months old. You might still have it under warranty. So you might be lucky enough to just get a straight-up replacement. Unless it's kind of declared as something you did to it. Hope Peterville and Meadow Grove come out soon. That'd be nice. If they both release the same day, I'm screwed for which one I want to play on. Probably Peterville, because Meadow Grove is a bit of an older... Oh, there's... It is intended to be lifted using paddle forks. Look at that. Look at the actual slot on it for paddle forks. The slot on it that doesn't seem to work for paddle forks. So that doesn't work because I'm trying to not use it for pallet forks. It's a touch heavy for this tractor, it seems. Close enough? Question mark? Close enough. It's a fair question to ask, Stu, to be fair. When you see it having such short, stumpy legs, you wonder, is that a mistake? Keep it like that? No. Now we're in the pinkest pink that ever did pink. How easily does this flip? Not very. It's a heavy boy. So I want to, while we're going down this perfectly straight road that'll probably end up in a crash, I want to check crop prices. We got 101,000 litres of Hilltop Stores. Where's Hilltop Stores? Hilltop Stores. Oh, that's wonderfully close to the yard. So we're going to set off some wheat just to get a bit of extra cash together. And also because I want an excuse to use this truck. If you're enjoying the stream while we're on our way down, you can, much like Opal's mate just did, welcome to the Rainbow Day Meadows, hope you enjoy your stay. You can subscribe, you can like the stream as well, you can share it around if you really want to. Stream wasn't working, so you stripped it down. When you put it back together again, nothing worked. You unintentionally did something to one of the wires. Then, or you shorted it out, Sam. Or you can become a member as well. Yes, I keep forgetting that's a thing you can do. Oh, hello! Hello, dumb idea I've just had. Ha 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 ha! I am a genius! No, it's a dumb idea because the turning circle is galactic. The turning circle is about the same size as the black hole that was discovered, or that was pictured yesterday. This is ridiculous. Also, the top speed is now 30. Needs a 3-point on the front. I think it needs a slightly less huge trailer on the back, honestly. Maybe you want to take bets as to whether this will actually make it up the hill. Looks like a glowing brake disc. Bloody Slate came out last night. We have to admit that the picture of the black hole isn't all that great because it's a bit blurry. Yes, if you take a picture of something that's 15 million light years away, it is going to be a bit blurry, especially when the aperture you're using is the size of the bloody planet Earth. That annoyed me, that made me genuinely angry. What size trailer is that? 16 ton? This is the Brown. Do you think might be 16 ton? Is it gonna do it? It's really struggling. It's at this point that the clutch fails in real life. Let's be fair. Like in real life, the clutch is on fire by now. In real life, the rear suspension has already failed. I've just noticed. And the clutch is probably on fire. The amount of data to make the picture. Yeah. All those hard drives. Right, we're off. Such high speeds have never before been seen in Farm Sim. I've got cruise control set to 80. Cruise control is set to 80 and it's just screeching along at 30 at the moment, which does actually seem to be the top speed. I could run fast. No, Sam, I sincerely doubt that. We're almost at 40. Here's 40. Oh god, we're going downhill. This is going to get very quick. Oh god. There's 50. Okay, I'm gonna have to hit the brakes. I think I actually hit the brakes at the exact right time. Excuse me. I am a genius. I mean, I'm an idiot for trying this in the first place, but it works, so therefore I'm a genius. Okay, getting this thing turned around is going to be fun. Can I go around the back here and use that as a turning circle? Okay, good news, we've got the crops sold. Bad news, we're now stuck. I've got an idea. There we go. What are we stuck on? Oh, I don't have cruise control on. There we go. Hey, Nick. Oh god, this turn. I forgot about this turn. Oh god, I hit the wall. I forgot about that wall. Right, here we go. And make it, make it, make it, make it good. I'm doing good, how are you? Indestructible walls, gotta love farm sim, yeah. I think we're doing well with this though. Like we've crashed this looks like it's in fast forward, oh my god. Looks like the pedals move as well. They do! Which is always a nice detail to see. you can see from the in-cap just how panicked I am at times. Fear not, for I have a plan to get out of here. It's called make the entire farm a turning circle again. Right, here we go. And oh, that's left. Yes, left. The same left. The same left again. And now, actual left. Right, away we go. Was that little tracker thing in 17? No, the little shortcut by the slurry tank is not a thing in 17. That is a new feature. So there are very few small changes that have been made to the map. Alright, let's get cruise control on. And if you want to go make a cup of tea, now is the perfect time. The same if you'd like to eat a quite large 3-course meal. Or go on holiday for 2 weeks. Because we need to go up the hill again. You got a cruise to go on. Yeah, I mean, you could go on a 2-week cruise in the Mediterranean. Probably the fortress. Yeah. Like, looking at what modding has done with this, I think I'll be giving modding a good look in the future. Because this is super high quality. Oh, so if you name yourself AAA modding, I'm just gonna pronounce it Tried the moors, they're amazing. Do you think they'd fit on this map, Mexican? Do you think the 4-trip moors would fit on Oakfield? This is painfully slow. Also, I never did check if this field over here actually needs plowing. It just technically needs lime in like this spot here, but that's fine. Oh, for goodness sake! Just see the tractor going around plain white. What tractors have we got? I've got a Gildner, the adorable little Gildner G75A. This isn't a tractor. Deutz for Agrostar 6.38 Special. Case IH Puma 240 CVX. A very, very white looking New Holland T7 315 Helper I. This isn't a tractor. This isn't a tractor. And this isn't a tractor, and that's it. Frasa, I'm not going to criticize Farmer Klein directly here, but I'm going to criticize the sites he uses. Farmer Klein uses sites that I don't like. So, a lot of the stuff that he looks at, while it might be very high quality, is hosted on sites that I do not trust. And therefore I will not be using. I don't want to promote sites even by downloading mods from them that I do not trust. Which is why you'll notice that the vast majority of the mods that I'm using are from the mod hub. Like I'm being very strict in Simulate. Genuine true fact here. Simulate reckoned I'd last about 3 weeks with the whole I'm not using dodgy site mods anymore thing that I'm doing in 19, and so far I've not used dodgy site mod yet. Oh, hello Fahy, would you like to share the good news with everybody? I haven't told anybody yet. Would you like to share the big news, Fahy? the game-changing, world-changing, earth-shatteringly huge news. Faye gave me a donut. Oh yeah, like that had happened, Yanis. Faye came out of Scouts. Mexican. My internet's still better than yours, Faye. Plus mine's good enough. Has Faye 90 got actual internet now? Yes, Jew. He has what is often known as modern connection, not dial-up. Give me 2 dog nuts. Don't think I even want one of those. Oh, look at the wear inside in the, I've just copped this. The wear inside of the tipper. That's delicious. 70 down, 30 up. That's only marginally better than mine, Faye. Mine's 50-20. It looks like 2 turtles. Just spelled it wrong. Speedy boy Faye with his new internet. Yeah, Faye doesn't know what to do now. He might actually be able to go on TeamSpeak and listen to Rob, which is possibly the greatest punishment known to man. Right, this is going to be the last load that I bring up the hill, I promise. We're taking actual left turns now. We're full NASCAR mode, left turns only. In the yard. There we go. Left. Right, we're good to go. If anybody wants to go on a 2-week holiday cruise, now is the time to do it. Because we need to get up the hill again. And turn in. And watch as all the speed just slow, well actually I say slowly, quite quickly, just goes into oblivion. Now to buy some new ones over the weekend. I've actually got a new game today, as of this morning. I have my hands on Tropico 6, which I'll probably do a couple of videos on, at minimum. Might stream it over the weekend, depending on my mood. Look, like, it's a game that I've had my eye on, and I figured I'd be cheeky on Keymailer and request a key, fully expecting to never get a key and just wait until a Steam sale. Woke up this morning. Yeah, your key request has been approved for Tropico 6. And I went, what? Your farm still go really quick up the hill? Not with this setup, it wouldn't. Hey, VF. Anyone thought Faye is... Oh yeah, when Faye couldn't actually talk without lagging out. Where do you get this truck from? Mod Up. It doesn't generally come in... Well, it does come in pink if you wanted to. But the default colours are actually logical. And the trailer is from the 4D modding Facebook page. Fahy has now realised the greatest part of his new internet. He will not lag as much. You will be able to actually play games online. Faye's got the same provider as me, and he's on a 70-30 connection. I'm only on a, well, I say only, I'm on a 50-20. With like 11 milliseconds ping for me. Which is good, because if your ping's too low, it can actually negatively affect your connection. As stupid as that sounds. It's into the wrong... oh dear. That doesn't sound good. Look at how quickly the money's going up with the double unload. Hey, IRT. Hi, IRT. Hi, IRT. Hi, IRT. Hi. Oh, I can turn. Free BT Sports and Air Sports? Yes. Also, you can go on, if you've got Internet Explorer, I kid you not, it will only work on Internet Explorer. You can use the Air Sports player. Which has BT Sports on it, and usually hosts the UFC. So Faye will never miss another match or a UFC fight. Faye is a happy bunny. UFC every Saturday night. Yeah, Faye is Faye's a happy fella now. Save streaming it, yeah. Control I should leave the truck. It's like mostly fine. I'm probably gonna use... oh, I can use... I've just realized I've got like 50 cows. And oh no, I disconnected the wrong thing. I can use this tipper body in the longer term for like moving manure around. Any updates when this is out? When it passes Giants testing? So soon, TM. Mr. Beat. There you go, and you can see that it does have a multi-terrain angle in, which is delicious and beautiful. You're gonna get like 5 fast tracks? Why not go for like a mixed brand farm like what I got? One over everything. My Xbox or PC? PC, will boss. I wouldn't have all the cool scripts if I was on Xbox. I wouldn't have this map if I was on Xbox, actually. Map is not yet released. Myself, Landy, VF, and Simulation for the Nation helped Oxy test it. Getting notifications. I thought as much, Landy. God dang it, YouTube. Could you check if your bell's ticked? Could you check if you got the notification bell on, Landy? Because I'm curious now why YouTube is basically dead at the moment. It's a script that makes it black during the day so that it stands out, because that is really nice. Like, it stands out against pretty much every background unless I'm looking at the trees. Which is pretty much perfect. Let me just check at a glance with my... You got a notification? This is kind of average for what's been happening lately, Landy, and I don't know why. Your stream will do well. Your iPad's saying 7. Mine, my screen's saying 41, but only 23 likes, because you guys are slacking. Yeah, I don't know why, like, there's very few viewers of late. It's frustrating. It really is, because... like, I'm putting in a lot of time and effort to trying to get the channel to do well, and it's just not. It says 44, it's saying to be 42. So we got all the seeding done, even though it's all now in oats, which are mostly useless. Because I accidentally planted oats everywhere. Could be burnout, it could be a combination of burnout and people just not wanting to watch Oakfield yet. That is true. But it doesn't explain why Landy's streams are doing so much better than mine. Like, this is what's confusing me. If Landy's streams are also doing horrifically... Have I tried the new truck driver game? No, I don't really care for truck driving games. Yeah, it could just be the time that I stream that people are doing homework and stuff instead or something, I don't know. But it's frustrating for sure. It could just be one of those periods where YouTube decides to screw me because, hey, it's me, why not? This guy doesn't even have 10k subs. Why should we promote him? Which seems to be YouTube's way of doing everything now, is, hey, you don't have 10k subs, screw you. Hey, Dekmar. What to do, what to do, what to do. See you, Sam. Might be hot, because holidays might be the good weather and holidays and stuff, yeah. Might be that I'm not putting videos out, so people aren't as interested at the moment, so I might, yeah, I can guarantee you, Landy, you will have over 100 today. Like, notifications do seem to be working. But I'm just very confused why my streams in particular are doing badly lately. I was ignored at lunch. I was always ignored in school as well. Doesn't bother me all that much. Did at the time, but it doesn't bother me all that much now when I get ignored. I've come to expect it. I've just noticed that the wrap here is actually slightly opaque. Like, it deals with the shadows a bit better. It's a nice little touch. So if you've got testing, yeah, I went into testing last week. Should be actually tested this week. Today's Thursday. It might be tested on Monday. Monday or Tuesday I would anticipate it being tested. At the latest. Maybe Wednesday next week. Roleplay. Thing is, I can't do that on any given map. It has to be a map that I can get ideas from. Like that's the issue, is there's very few maps out at the moment that the roleplay would fit onto. Yeah, the first console tiers are out today, Landy, if you didn't see them on the mod hub. The first recommend. Plus I want to do the roleplay completely differently this time around. I'll still keep the characters, but I want to change the format. I might look at other I might look at the maps that I've kind of not given a second thought to on the mod hub, and see if any of those grab my attention. Link for stuff and testing. If he answers about, he had the link earlier. I'm sure Landy can grab it fairly quickly as well. Or VF if he's at home, which I'm guessing he's not. Probably on his way home from work. There you go, Yanis. Thank you. And Landy jumping in straight afterwards. Thank you to the both of you. I swore that I wouldn't do more bale work today, and I've run out of other things to do that aren't bale work. So I apologise for even more bale stuff, but it's what happens when you're in the setup phase of the map, I guess. Let's get sorted. Sweet! I probably won't show up in your stream. I'm probably gonna go look at maps and stuff, so I'll be in game going through like 17 different maps, or however many maps are on the mod hub. Trying to find something that might work for roleplay. I don't know. Bro, stop. Please. No, don't do that. No, 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 no. Yes. I mean, on the bright side, this is going to take basically no time to go through all these bales, because this wrapper seems to be fairly quick. I have 14 maps to choose. Oh, crap. If they don't immediately like appeal to me, I'm just gonna rule them out straight away. Because like if they don't immediately appeal to me, I'll know that they're not gonna be something that I like in the roleplay. Especially with the format I want to do with it. Two are out, because one's a stancy. Yeah, those two are out. Whereabouts on this map are some bumpy tracks? I don't know off the top of my head. I don't think there are too many bumpy tracks. Alien Gyms maps are also out, because I just don't like Alien Gyms maps. As is old streams, because I'm just sick and tired of old streams. So, like, that's ruling maps out straight away. Someone said near the church. The FS11 map is Giant's Island, Adam. I don't know how people who don't have the map, Henry, can know where these things are, but okay, let's have a look down by the church. Who's streaming after me? Landy. Let's go down by the church then. I've been down this road quite a lot, and I don't recall it being super bumpy. I mean, it's a bit rough. It's not what I call, like, bumpy. Still hate the manual engine start just automatically turns engines off. By the way, like, if I want a manual engine start, I want manual engine stop too. I don't want the engines just magically turning themselves off. Yeah, I might have a look at that John Deere forestry. I don't do much forestry is the thing. Like, I'd like to look at the John Deere forestry equipment, but I know that whenever I do forestry, people tend not to watch. Then again, lately, whenever I do anything, people tend not to watch, so I don't think it makes much of a difference. Don't really enjoy forestry. I do, but it's frustrating when I'm like doing something that I do enjoy in Farm Sim, and people just start tuning out, like what's happening right now. What's been happening very regularly. So I've got the Flight Sim streams on Fridays, which, by the way, that's going to be happening tomorrow. I'll be doing Flight Sim. And anticipating like nobody watching. Tomorrow... Where am I taking off from tomorrow? Farming Boy, hello. Try Twitch? No! Twitch is even worse for Farm Sim. Tomorrow is... What? Gibraltar to... Tunisia? Why? Because, yeah, you need to... On Twitch, you need to basically have a minimum 4-hour stream, and if I do a 4-hour stream, I blow my voice out. And I don't have the time available to do a 4-hour... Okay, what's gone wrong here? Excuse me, could you... Yeah, that straight up got stuck. Twitch is nearly impossible to start. Because you basically need to free up half a day to do a single Twitch stream. Can't stream for less than 2 hours. Yeah! Like YouTube, it suits more of a shorter stream, Twitch suits more of a longer stream, and I prefer the shorter streams. Plus on Twitch, basically if you're not established already, you won't get any views. Twitch is literally the worst place to start. It's better if you're brand new. Because I think Twitch has more of a future in it than YouTube does, because YouTube just keeps screwing people over and is going to die very soon. Like with all the idiotic, dumb decisions being made by Susan Woznicki, YouTube is basically a dumpster fire. So if you want to start up doing content, yes, definitely start on Twitch. But be aware that you can't do short streams on Twitch. Also, yeah, Twitch requires exclusivity. Which you can still stream on YouTube, but you can't restream. I could restream again. I removed myself from being affiliate, but it's just bad. It's just bad for an individual like me who enjoys this but doesn't have the time to do it as a full-time job. It's just not worthwhile. Hey, Alfie. I might do some flight streams on Twitch, like in the evenings, because Flight Sim I can sit down and just chill a bit more. Do some Flight Sim economy flights, some FS economy flights, because my FS economy flights are usually 2-3 hours in themselves. So like I'll still be on TeamSpeak with the guys and they won't be PG, but you know, there'll be at least something that I could do on Twitch. Hey, Liam. I actually need to... This is going to sound weird. I need to talk to Traff about getting something working for Flight Sim streams. Because he has something working that I can't figure out, and I want to try and get that working tonight, so I'm going to see if I can grab Traff for 20 minutes later on. Hey Brennan, am I goodish? Frustrated with YouTube as always. It's a day ending in the letter Y, why wouldn't I be frustrated with YouTube? But yeah, I need to grab Traff to try and set something cool up for tomorrow's stream. That he has set up on his streams on Twitch. I have no idea how to set it up. If you're sad and depressed, you need help. Dak, talk to somebody, dude. Like, this isn't the best place to be asking for help. But oh god, Peterville and Meadowgrove are probably going to release the same time. In which case, screw Meadowgrove, I'm playing Peterville. Yeah, this... Talk to somebody in real life. Talk to, like, your parents or something, Dak, because this isn't the place to be asking for help like that. Hey, Roscoe. What time is it? Quarter to nearly. See you, Dak. Take care of yourself, dude. Come on, get in the thing. Why is this suddenly really finicky? Why is this suddenly got into a mood? There we go. My maps are in... Marcus, I'm not Oxygen David or Dusty Dave. I'm not sure who he thinks I am, but I'm not who he thinks I am. I play on a lot of Oxy maps, but I'm not Oxy. This is something, I mentioned it to Landy, I think the other night, that for some reason people keep mixing me up with the other Daves, between Oxy and Dusty. It's kind of funny, but at the same time quite annoying. I talked about this in yesterday's stream as well, did I? Yeah, it's funny but annoying at the same time. Why Peterville over Meadowgrove? Because Meadowgrove I covered extensively in 17, and Peterville is brand new. Dowler. That's basically my logic. And actually, of the two, Peterville is a bit more approachable to me. There's a lot more that I can see myself doing with Peterville than with Meadowgrove. So it just comes down to what I feel I can do the most with and what I haven't kind of done a lot with in the past. Is Peterville set in Scotland? I believe so, yeah. But when Peterville comes out, that does mean that Marwell's going away. And I might still do something on Meadowgrove if my mind brings me there. Because I do have space for a third map. I think, yeah. That said, it's difficult for me to tell because everything's doing badly on my channel at the moment. Like, if you look at my numbers, you could say Oakfield's run its course. And it's not even out yet. It's getting after a third of the views. So is Oakfield! This is the frustrating thing, is my views have halved in a week, and I'm not sure why. Meadowgrove is Irish. Meadowgrove is also British. It's a fictional UK map. Trying to think about other games that I could put on the channel to try and get new people in, because it really seems like Farm Sim is running its course on this channel, which sucks because I do enjoy doing the Farm Sim streams. I know what I'm doing with these at the very least. Yeah, no, the only Irish maps that I know of that are coming out even vaguely soon are Shamrock, which I think has been put on hold, and Air Ireland, which has issues currently. So I'm going to count that as not being out, just because it's not in the state that it really should be. It's. I would call the current version of Air Ireland a beta. I wouldn't call it a full release, because it needs work, and I'm sure the guys that are working on it will do that work, but it's not quite there yet, and they'll admit that it needs the work. But when it is good, when it is there, it will be going on the server. Because it is just, in my eyes, a perfect map for multiplayer. Not very good for single player. I think it's too big, being a 4 or a 6x or whatever X it is. Classic Let's Plays are technically, yeah. It's because Daggerwin's doing the survival roleplay. Like, that's changed how Farm Sim works again, after he made everybody go realistic. Now everybody wants, like, role plays, which I'm fine with, but I need to have the right map for the role play. James was tweaking the Iron maps, a few lads are playing and relaying issues too. That sounds like the exact opposite of what happens with, we'll say, me, Landy, VF, SFTN and Oxy, is we'll stream the maps so that he can see the issues in real time. And it's much easier when you've got a map and there are issues to show it in pictures or in video or something. Then this is genuine advice to anybody who wants to test a map. If you find an issue, take a picture, make a video, or something like that, and send it to the mapper, because it's much easier to show something than to try and describe it. That's why, you know, with Oakfield, we were all streaming the testing, and myself and Landy just pretty much the same day just went ham on testing for a couple of days, and basically did speed runs of testing stuff, just to make sure that it all worked and there weren't going to be any major issues that would break the map when it comes out. So there shouldn't be any major issues with the map. Might be a few minor niggles, but nothing huge. Time lapses or maps. Oh no, I hate time lapses. They take forever to do. They're the single most boring thing to try and do. Oh, I'm going to make a time lapse, he says, playing for 2 to 4 hours silently while watching YouTube videos. And then editing for another 2 to 4 hours to try and get it to work. Time lapses are the absolute worst thing in the world to record. They're so boring. That's fine, Liam. I'm fine with that. You like time lapses? I can tell you something for nothing, I'm probably not going to do many time lapses. Because they're... Unless I'm like watching a stream and I'm running out of time to do a video, then I'll do a time lapse because I can continue watching the stream and just mute up all sound in OBS. Because they're just so dull to do. It's just sitting there silently playing the game and it's like, this isn't fun. They're the worst kind of content to try and make. For live streams, at least you get to see the derps, which has to make the stream more fun. Well, anything I do, I don't cut the derps out. The only time that I might do it is with the roleplay with the new way that I want to do it. Why are you commentating on a time lapse? I thought that was just supposed to be music. You just like the cut of my jib? Is that an insult? Hey, that unboxer. Do you unbox things? Hey, Matt. I don't know what to do now. Landy, please go live soon. Oh, I've got an idea of what to do. I've seen plenty of time lapses for other games, and they're all like, they're all just music. I've got an idea. It's a dumb idea, but it's an idea. Do I own field? Do I own the field that I want to do this in? I don't know. Hope so. If all else fails, I do have 2 other fields I can do this in. Because I need to make some hay bales, don't I, for the cows? You like my... I'm not gonna read that out loud because it sounds really bad. Awesome shirt. Same shirt I was wearing yesterday. I love the Decepticons. And the Transformers fans are angry. Ooh, I do own that field. Wonderful. I hate the brake noise on this. You approve of me calling this Decepticons? This. Decepticons. Sure, whatever. They're all on the same team, aren't they? You know, I'm getting it wrong on purpose. Dang it. They're all on Team Robot. I need to make the brake noise a lot quieter. Because that, it just cuts through me, just... Oh yeah, a little more, a little this is ridiculous. The mower's bigger than the tractor. I mean, it works well, but the mower is bigger than the tractor. That's it, this is probably an equipment combo you might actually see in real life. Dave says please stop. Tractor goes. Sounds like a kettle. Sounds like Noddy's horn. To me it sounds like one of those old-timey kettles that's just beginning to boil, just like... Or it's a rooster on helium, listen! That's what the noise is, it's a helium rooster. Or a very sad dog that's angry. With the sickle bar more, this would be perfect. Yeah, no sickle bars out that I could see at least. Just need a certain modder's hay bob as well. That'd have been. Oh, the church choir's practicing again. Do you know what I say to that hay bob? This is... I wonder if I can bass boost the brake noise on this and see what happens. Just see how bad I can make the brake noise. So instead of fixing it, make it way worse. Sounds like no, it sounds like a beautiful idea. Because I was just thinking that myself, Mexican. Put a Dixie horn as the brake noise. Every time you brake in this thing. Oh, do you know what the perfect brake noise would be? Hang on. The perfect brake noise would be, just every time you brake. Lanny's live. Okay, I just want to try my brake noise test here. Just want to try this brake noise, brake sound idea. See, it works. That's too tempting. That is way too tempting. Oh dear, that's gonna do it for today, guys. Tomorrow's gonna be Flight Sim because it's Friday, and that's what I do on a Friday. Until then, stay safe and goodbye. Couldn't be bothered with a fancy outro today, so there you go.